personality. But when you rely on multiple confluences juggled together from different sources and you put them together into a so-called trading plan, it never seems to work. So in this video, I'm going to be going over higher time frame bias. This is going to be part one of the video. So in part one, I'm going to introduce you to the 4-pillar process that I use, right? 4 pillars I use to determine a higher time frame bias on any market, be it Forex, futures, options, even crypto. But here we're going to be focusing on gold or XAU USD. So this is one of the most popular markets traded all across the world, right? So XAU USD. But this applies to any particular pair. So pay attention to the end. I'm going to be going over some examples. This is also going to be an outlook on gold as well. So if you are someone who trades gold or any USD pair, this is a video you definitely want to watch, as it can equip you with the tools to become funded and also develop a higher time frame strategy if you don't like the lower time. But please be aware that this can also be applied on the lower time frames. So that being said, let's get involved in the video. So when it comes to determining a higher time frame bias, part one of this series of high time frame bias videos will actually focus on the 4-part process. So what are these 4 pillars that we're going to be focusing on? Well, the first is market structure. Now with market structure, we're simply referring to highs and lows in the market, right? Structural highs and structural lows, the most organic, simple, but most misunderstood and misused concept within the whole of trading. That's kind of step 1 of the 4-pillar process, right? Step 2, 3, and 4 are as follows. We're going to be going over the dealing range. Now, the dealing range is the most misused and misunderstood concept when it comes to ICT, right? So market structure is highs and lows. The dealing range is essentially the most recent high and low, and we're going to be going over that in a live example later on in the video. Step 3 are PD arrays or PD arrays or premium and discount arrays. These are essentially the bread and butter to what we mean by buying low and selling high. And I'm going to be introducing you to a very, very simple way that ICT traders can use the Fibonacci tool to their advantage to derive an overall